of gamers converge on Mesquite, Texas every year for 3 days of mayhem. And we preview the latest banjo title. This time, Kazooie's got his own gig. Plus, we send you to Quake School for a master in the fragadelic arts. Stick around, it's game time.
Hello and welcome to Gamespot TV at QuakeCon 2000 right outside of Dallas, Texas. My name is Adam Sessler.
And my name is Kate Patello, and we are here in a beautiful vista with a sea of computers, all brought from the homes of avid Quake players to see how they match up against all the other Quake players across the country. It's what QuakeCon's all about.
Yes, now, for those who are here, obviously they understand what the deal is. But for you who could not attend, here's the lowdown. They come from all over.
Petal, Mississippi.
St. Louis, Missouri.
San Antonio, Texas.
We from Japan.
New York.
Sunnyvale, California.
Making the pilgrimage to this hotel in Central Texas. Computers in hand, ready to link into the huge network of over 1,200 connections under one roof.
It's like a big LAN party.
This is the phenomenon that is QuakeCon.
It's not just a game. There's a lot more than that to it.
The Bring Your Own Computer Room, or BYOC, is designed to house all of the players and their machines, so they can practice and play Quake 3 with anyone in the room.
There are 20,000 feet of cable, 100 workgroup switches, 24 servers, 48 virtual servers on each machine. The backbone is 32 gigabits a second. The average ping here is about 3 milliseconds. Light a small city with the electric we're using. Yeah, there's quite a bit here.
You don't have to just shout at somebody who's over the modem or over the DSL connection. You can shout at the person right next to you when you're playing.
He shot me because I was camping. I can't believe this.
I just play for fun. I just run out to see what happens.
Part of the success of QuakeCon over the years has been people go and they have a good time and they tell their friends and they come back and they bring some friends or their friends want to come and check it out for themselves. And so it just sort of grows organically.
A lot of the time I play over the internet, so I get to see names but no faces. So now I get to actually meet the people I'm killing.
Some came to play, some came to watch.
I'm the support system. I'm just having fun looking at everything.
And some came to distract. We found people playing other games as well, but mostly Quake. For the uninitiated, Quake 3 Arena is the hugely popular first-person shooter from id Software. The game focuses solely on multiplayer play with anyone in the world over the internet, or like at QuakeCon, over a local area network.
This room doesn't close, period. If you're awake, you can drag your tired butt down here and kill and be killed with your closest, nearest, dearest 1,200 friends.
Some players chose to never leave.
The people dedicated to come and play Quake is just outstanding.
Some players are just so dedicated they built their own machines for this event.
We got 6 hard drives in there, Athlon 800 running the gig.
I have a 120 millimeter fan for intake, 260s here for intake.
A room next to the BYOC houses sponsors that brought their games and products to showcase. Players can try out upcoming first-person shooters like Castle Wolfenstein and talk with game designers. Now, talk is cheap, and the real players are sorted out from the pack in the QuakeCon tournament. Players bring their own keyboard and mouse to hook up to one of the 41 gigahertz Dream machines networked for the tournament.
We do have some pretty important people from the gaming industry and from id Software especially, who do workshops with about 30 to 40 people, and you actually learn how to create the games that you play.
This is an event organized by fans of the game. Every staff member here, from the executive director down to the ushers, is an unpaid volunteer.
There's an enormous sense of pride, you know, making an event like this happen, and they just love doing it.
Things are impressive enough from a kind of visual and entertaining standpoint that they're pretty fun to watch, you know, to just like watch people run around and hear the tension and have the, hear the audience and the competitors talking about it. And I think there really is a future here.
As soon as this is over, we're getting reservations for this hotel
next year.
Sometime in the beginning of August, right now, so we'll be ready for next year.
High-speed games, it's heaven.
Now, id Software isn't all about Quake. There's the upcoming return to Castle Wolfenstein and the recently announced new project, Doom 3. Now, seeing how we're at QuakeCon, surrounded by many an avid player of the game, we thought we'd take advantage of that and get ourselves some playing advice.
Never stop moving. The only thing I can say is never stop moving.
I just think the importance of rocket jumping as opposed to any other way of travel in the game.
Play often and play as much as you can.
Get a good config file so you can get a lot of control of your aiming.
Learn to straight. Sidestepping is what it's all about.
Use the mouse and keyboard. I have a friend who plays Quake only using the keyboard and refuses to use the mouse, and he can't compete with me. It's pretty bad, actually. It's pretty embarrassing.
If you want to find out more about QuakeCon 2000, come to the Gamespot TV website inside ZDTV.com.
We'll have the name of the person who won the QuakeCon Championship of 2000.
And you can see the full interviews with id head honchos John Carmack and Todd Hollinshead.
And while you're there, don't forget to take our poll and let us know, how do you like your Frag Fest? Single or multiplayer? It's up to you.
Coming up on GameSpot TV, we get downright daffy in our preview of Duck Dodgers. And bring Wimbledon to your Dreamcast with Virtua Tennis.
Hi, welcome back to QuakeCon in Dallas, Texas, where we're just in a complete Quake universe here. Going on behind us is a tournament, and if you look really closely, you can make out a tiny little speck that is the #1 female player in the PGL, Cornelia, who is calmly kicking butt.
Now, Quake is not the only game that people are playing. One game that people are playing is Virtua Tennis, which seems to be causing a strange condition in those who pick it up. It's apparently very, very addictive, somewhat like the 21st century version of Pong. In the video game realm, tennis isn't as popular as baseball or basketball, so finding a good franchise-supported tennis title might prove difficult. Luckily for Dreamcast owners, the newly released Virtua Tennis is a phenomenal title. The game has an easy control scheme, great graphics.
That one's definitely going to be an afternoon eater, we can tell. Now, our next title lets you go up against Marvin the Martian and step into the webbed feet of Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century.
As an avid viewer of classic animation, I can easily say that Duck Dodgers is one of my favorites. Now for something you don't get in most core classes at university, a Quake tip.
Learn how to use the railgun really well and memorize the maps. The maps, if you don't know them, then there's nothing you can do.
Don't take it too seriously. Some people, they get really stressed out about it, but you know, it's a game.
Keep control of the good weapons. Yeah. Don't let them get it, because once they get it, you're out.
Don't forget about the armor. That'll really save your life.
Coming up on GameSpot TV, fans of Japanese anime will be happy to note that Vampire Hunter D is getting his game on. And that lovable duo is back, and this time Kazooie's been let out of the bag.
Welcome back to GameSpot TV here at QuakeCon 2000, just outside of Dallas, Texas. Now, we've seen quite a few vampire games on the show lately, but this next one is quite different from the rest.
Yes, it's based on the Japanese anime series Vampire Hunter D and brings all new meaning to the phrase, talk to the hand.
Released in conjunction with the movie of the same name, Vampire Hunter D is an action-adventure based on the novel series by Hideyuki Kikuchi. The main character is a half-human, half-vampire named D. In the game, D is hired to rescue a girl who's been kidnapped by a group of vampires. Though the plot runs on a linear path, Vampire Hunter D has 3 endings depending on the criteria you meet during the game. Gameplay is typical survival horror. You'll be running around pre-rendered backgrounds, hacking and slashing your way past hordes of monsters. Control-wise, you'll have jump, guard, and strafe functions. The jump will be helpful for your airborne foes.
How dare you hunt us for the humans? Shame on you!
As we now see it, the animation that stands out are D's movements, especially when he's working his sword. While it may not live up to Resident Evil standards, Vampire Hunter D looks to be a release that will please die-hard fans of the genre or the novel.
Be careful, D.
This castle has an evil air.
Expect to find Vampire Hunter D in stores by fall 2000, just in time for the movie.
You know, it's no wonder that the character Vampire D looks so good. He was designed by the same guy who did Final Fantasy. Now, our next title is the sequel to one of Adam's favorite games, Banjo-Kazooie, appropriately titled Banjo-Tooie.
The N64 Bird and Bear team are back to their old tricks again. But in the highly anticipated Banjo-Tooie, Rare shows you can teach these characters new tricks. You'll have all of the moves from the last game as long as the Bird and Bear are together. However, separating Banjo from Kazooie is a big part of the sequel. Of course, you'll first have to learn how and when to do this. When Kazooie gets free from Banjo's backpack and his weight, she can fly a lot easier. Not to mention, she can also swim around faster than Banjo. There are also some new team moves as well. For example, Banjo can whip Kazooie out of her hiding place and use her as an egg firing gun, which, surprise, turns the game into a first-person shooter. And let us not forget Mumbo. He returns again as a playable character. With additional multiplayer modes and mini-games such as the first-person deathmatch and the four-way soccer game, Banjo-Tooie is shaping up to be a must-have for N64 owners, though you must wait until November to have it.
Well, I definitely want the game to be in its best condition possible. The latest delay for Banjo-Tooie has nearly broken my heart. But to lift my spirits and further edify you, here is another Quake tip.
In the free-for-all, it's all about the rocket launcher. You go in there with a machine gun, you're gonna get killed. You need the rocket launcher.
Practice, that's it. You know, experience and practice, that's what's gonna help you out the most.
They jump a lot, jump around, jump.
Try different weapons. You never know when that shotgun's gonna come in handy, even if the other guy's got a real gun.
Get a fast connection.
Don't camp. I hate people that just sit in one spot and just sit there and just try to kill people. A lot of people, also a lot of other people hate them, so they'll go after them more.
Don't stand still. I used to do that. I got killed a lot.
Coming up on Gamespot TV, we talk to the women of QuakeCon and show you how to be a master of the fragadelic arts.
Okay, remember, while I'm gone, you're the man of the house, okay? Man of the house, man of the house.
Okay, honey, give me a big smile. I don't have time for that now. Marsha, do I look fat?
I thought I told you to clean your room.
But the game's on.
Share your photos with anyone, anywhere.
I see our little man has been quite busy.
Did you see this water bill?
Try it free. Photoworks.com.
Cheese!
Picture what's next.
You are watching ZDTV. Amaze yourself.
Some families don't mind fighting over the remote. But there is a way to control what your kids watch. Get with the pack, the family pack from DirecTV. 9 great family-friendly networks with something for everyone. Programming that will entertain and inform no matter what your age. And it's completely kid-safe. So quit wrestling over the remote. For domestic harmony and a howlin' good time, get the family pack from DirecTV.
Maximum Rock is coming to direct-to-get pay-per-view. The Maximum Rock concert, featuring hard rock's heaviest hitters, Motley Crue, cutting loose with the hits, and music from their new album, plus special guests Megadeth and Anthrax, presented by House of Blues. Be there when the stage ignites. Premiering August 19th at 9 p.m. Eastern. Maximum Rock on direct-to-get pay-per-view on DirecTV.
Money Machine has a new investment challenge. Take $500,000 and trade stocks, funds, or options. Register now. Go to ZDTV.com, click on the Money Machine.
Welcome back to Gamespot TV here at QuakeCon 2000.
You know, the attendance of women here has about doubled from that of last year, so we thought we'd spend a few minutes to sit down with the women of QuakeCon.
Real women let the rockets talk for them.
MS, Psycho Men Slayers. Right on.
Some chicks like their Tetris, and that's a good thing.
I play Tetris.
But at QuakeCon this year, we noticed an influx of girls who like to frag too, and they had plenty to say about what it means to be a deathmatch diva.
People could walk up and challenge me, and if a person got a frag, then they got a free t-shirt.
I'm your worst nightmare. I will put a rocket in your face if you come for my flag.
2 people beat me out of 200 matches, so it was pretty good.
So then, how did these girls get there? Was it a if you can't beat them, join them, then you can beat them situation?
My brother called me and told me, all right, this game's coming out, it's called Quake Test. You'll be an absolute idiot if you don't download it, so you have to. The second I saw him standing in the game and he blew me up, I was hooked.
It was either play Quake with my husband or resent the fact that he used a computer.
Since I play, he gets to play more because there's never any of that. You spend too much time on the computer, you know, you can't beat him, join him kind of thing.
And we wondered, is there really a difference between men and women in a death match? It all depends on who you ask.
I just, play, and most of the guys I play with are pretty cool about it. It's not an issue for either of us, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, right on. I can throw grenades at men? Yes!
Women play Quake pretty much the same as men. I mean, there's some women that are really, really good.
A lot of women play more of the team games.
Everybody seemed to know everybody at QuakeCon, which created a real sense of community. We asked the ladies of the con how the groups splinter off. What role does gender really play?
Being a female in the community now is nowhere near as bad as it used to be.
There is a sisterhood there, so they may as well join it.
Because so many more have done it, it's becoming kind of a given thing.
A female mapper, oh my God. You know, so
all of my friends are in the community, and it's changed my life.
We didn't know that many people in the Quake community, but we've been playing online games for a long time and heard about it and thought it'd be a lot of fun. We came here and now we're sitting with all our friends.
Truth be told, it may not matter what gender you are, but what kind of person.
I think it's different types of personalities. I don't know necessarily if it goes by gender.
Play dirty.
Play smart.
Shoot him in the back.
You get back what you put out.
Where will the issue of girls as game players go? Will soccer moms turn into Quake moms?
I know my kids better now because we play and their friends. I mean, it just expands on and on to even the family.
When my baby was born, he wouldn't let me touch my joystick. It was you either give that to me or I'm going to scream. They play CTF against each other, and one's 2 and one's 7. It's hard to get them off of our computers when they get on there.
Hopefully, it won't always matter.
There is no question I'm a girl, and nobody cares.
Yes, there are male gamers. Yes, there are female gamers. Guess what? We're all gamers.
For more on the women of QuakeCon, come to the Gamespot TV website. And now, to become the master or mistress of the fragadelic arts, watch this.
So you spent the last couple of months improving at Quake 3 Arena, but feel you're getting into a rut. Does that one pesky player keep edging you out? Sounds like you need to go back to school for your MFA. That's a Master's of Fragadelic Arts. Chapter 1, Defense. Even though there are character models of all shapes and sizes, Quake 3 player models are bound by a box that is exactly the same for each. Therefore, choosing a skinny model will not decrease your chances of accruing damage. You can, however, reduce the hit area of your character by 75% by simply crouching. This technique can work in some instances, but reduces you to a painfully slow speed, making you an even easier target. The solution? Jump. Jumping and bounding adds another direction that your opponent has to aim, making you more difficult to hit. Speaking of jump moves, find a place you can continually bounce, then pepper your opponents below. This can be extremely effective with weapons such as the grenade or rocket launcher. If you've mastered the rocket jump, try doing it off a bounce pad and with quad damage. You'll be performing tricks you've never thought possible. Chapter 2, Motion. One key piece of advice is to move, move, move. If there's anyone within sight, do not stop. One place novice players often get fragged is the momentary stick after landing an accelerator jump. To alleviate this and deke out your foe, hit and hold the jump key while in the air. This will cause a quick power slide with no sticking. Also, stay away from walls. A rocket blast against the wall next to you can be devastating, but with nothing to stop a near miss, the rocket keeps going. With this in mind, aim for your enemy's feet. A direct hit to the feet inflicts as much harm as a direct hit to the head. The final chapter, Dirty Little Secrets. If you're getting low on health or just need a little breather, find a place on each level where you can get a frontal view and not be surprised. Camp for a while, nab a few frags, grab some health and armor, then re-enter the action refreshed. But don't hang too long, since while you wait for someone to come by, your opponents are racking up frags. One last sneaky piece of advice, deprive the enemy of resources. How? As you approach an unused health, knock off a few of your own with a rocket blast, then eat up the icon. There will be nothing left for the person following you. It's a bit underhanded, but hey, it's do or die, right? So remember, move, jump, power slide, aim for the feet, and deprive. The Quake 3 Arena world is full of challenges, and graduating from this institution will take you far in this world. So study hard, practice often, and don't forget your advanced tactics.
Make sure you come to our website for our full Quake strategy guide, plus all the tips from the show.
And you'll have a chance to review our feature on the devastating divas of the Quake Arena.
Well, that's it for this edition of Gamespot TV. Until next time, game over.
Just gotta kill people as fast as possible.
Love potion can get Darian back after